Hey guys, today I want to talk about why you should not be switching to Freedom Mobile. I know the deals seem really good, and I made the mistake of doing this about 5 months ago. The service is not really consistent, even in areas where they say they have service. Biggest thing is reliability. Just gonna show you my phone. I've been having this problem for a while where none of my messages are. Oh, I just want to show you guys the rating that I gave. I gave Win Mobile a 1, but my text messages aren't going through. So this problem happened last Sunday. Today is Friday, so Sunday it's going to be another 7 days. So what's happening right now is I can't send any messages. So if you see my phone list, you'll see that I can't send any messages to anybody outside of people who have iPhone iMessage. So real story, I called them support on Wednesday or Tuesday, and they couldn't solve my problem. They're like, oh, you have to go to a store. So Wednesday I went to sorry, my kids are talking. So Wednesday I went to a store, and so the guy was giving me a runaround, like, oh, you're supposed to call. I'm like, well, they told me that you should be doing this. Like, you need to look at it physically. So he was so reluctant, he actually called somebody else, like not another support person, but someone who I guess maybe owns the store. So you know, that sucks. So then he goes to me, he's like, oh, well, you have to go to a regular store or a corporate store, he says, and the closest one is half an hour. So then I quickly check, it's like 6 o'clock. I drive all the way out there. The mall closes at 9, and so I go out there, and it still sucks. They end up actually, to be honest, those guys were actually really helpful at that mall. They tried really hard, and we called tech support, and same thing around. They couldn't figure it out. The guy tried switching my phone to a different phone chip, and still the same issue. So they tried switching my SIM card, same issue. So the end result was they told me that, hey, this is an issue from Fido, not Fido, sorry, from Win Mobile, and they said that it's something that has to be fixed from the back end. So this is me talking to them right now on their app, and look, and just see what kind of service you're getting. And this is what you have to keep in mind, that if you're gonna go to someplace like this, like Win Mobile, keep this in mind. This message he sent me 21 days ago, saying that it can take 5 days or so before we are able to provide you an update. Not fix your problem. This is provide you an update of when they can fix your issue. So just something to keep in mind of. Like I'm saying to him, it's 5 days is too long. This problem started last Sunday, and look, I mean, he or she hasn't even responded. This is the service you're gonna get at Freedom Mobile, and I want you guys to know this, because don't make this mistake, especially if you own a business like I do. It's not worth the savings. That $10 or $20 you save, don't worry about it. You can spend that money and get good service. You don't have to worry about your phone not working. You don't have to worry about any kind of issues with this. And look, it's been 18 minutes. He hasn't even said to me, like, hey, hey, let me check on that. He just lets me vent, and he doesn't even make a feedback here. He says, I understand you're frustrated. Obviously, I'm frustrated. Imagine if you can't send messages out. This is why, I mean, I can keep you guys on here. It's been 23 minutes since he sent me that message, and you can see that I've sent him a couple, and there's no response at all. Like, nothing like, okay, well, let me check into it. Let me check with my supervisor, or anything like that. This is how bad Freedom Mobile service is. Do not switch over to Freedom Mobile. Okay, I know it's going to be tempting to get the newest phone. I would stick with your old phone and stick with your old provider because these guys just suck.